What's going on, guys? Jeremy Duchesne here, and in my last video I talked about how to get started in real estate for beginners, and in this video I'm going to get into how you go about making money with real estate properties. Now, in my last video I mentioned that I actually have acquired $3 million in real estate assets. Now, I'm 31 when I'm filming this video, and I started buying properties when I was 23 years old. Why I'm telling you that is because it's important to understand that it's a long-term game. So there's many different ways that you can go about doing it, but there are some critical ways that I want you guys to think about it when you're considering real estate and how to make money. The simplest way is just to take a single family home. If you own a single family home and you're paying utilities, taxes, you're renovating, etc., 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 how are you actually making that money to be able to pay for all those expenses? You're sacrificing your time in most cases. 99.9% of the time, you're getting that through your major source of income, your job or your business. So with that being said, wouldn't it make more sense to buy property, have it rented out, work with a realtor to identify what the going rate is, the market rate for rent, and then have another family that may be starting to get on their own feet and can't qualify for a mortgage yet benefit from the fact that you were smart enough to think about the long-term benefits of having a real estate property, pay down your mortgage, take care of those additional expenses, and in theory, you'll have some passive cash flow. The point is that you have to start looking at this logically. It makes more sense to rent your house that you live in while you utilize the income that you get, you sacrifice your time for, to invest into a real estate property that will at the least cover your expenses, pay down your mortgage, and appreciate. Now, there's fundamentals to go by in order to evaluate a property and make sure you get into the right deal first. And that comes down to your power team and why it's so important. And I really completely agree with utilizing a realtor. I love my realtors that I work with. My team is phenomenal because, guys, they're the experts. If you get the right person that helps you evaluate an area that you can buy into and you know that it's going to appreciate based on leveraging the realtor's fundamentals and their expertise, you're going to be off to the races in 3 to 4 years, and the future you is going to thank you for watching this video. Now, you're going to have to make a decision, and for me, this decision was very easy, but you have to look at how much you want to be involved with your properties. So a lot of the time you see like people building these big portfolios and they're showing their cash flow and they're talking about their profits, but in order to make real estate investing a full-time gig, there's a lot that's involved, and you have to make a decision and really evaluate how many of the skill sets you bring to the table to be able to manage this beast on your own. So if you're a new investor and you're considering purchasing your first real estate property, you want to look at, okay, what skill sets do I bring to the table when I really look at the fact that, one, it's only the beginning when you actually buy the property. There's so much more that comes with a real estate investment property that you have no idea about until you get into it. So allow me to shed some light on that. You need to know how to swing a hammer. You need to know how to fix things. You need to consider the fact that you're going to be managing tenants. You're going to have to do tenant screening. You're going to have to look at what type of renovations you're going to need to do to make the property appeasing to renters so that you can get the highest market value. Full disclosure, I did not have those skills, and that is why I always use a property management company. So when you look at it from an income standpoint, because a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I want to make passive income so that I can do what I like to do and travel the world and I don't have to work anymore. That's great, and I love the idea of working towards that, but real estate, honestly, is not going to be the way that you're going to do that short term. It's just a matter of the fact. Now, there are some exceptions to it. I actually know some people that do this full time, but it's because they bring skill sets to the table, like they're a contractor, they know how to do their own renovation work, they have a team already in place. So when you look at this, you want to consider also incorporating a property management company if that's not something that's appealing to you, because it will make your journey as a real estate investor much more enjoyable. Another way to go about doing it is you get a partner. Get a partner that maybe you're the money partner and then that person has the expertise in the contracting side and you guys work well together. That's a phenomenal partnership. So if you're gonna look at being a real estate investor full time, you gotta have a straight conversation with yourself and create a business plan so that you're going to be able to manage the properties that you're acquiring in a way that it doesn't sacrifice the quality for your tenants. You're able to get the maximum return on your real estate investment portfolio and your properties, and you keep all of your hair. At the end of the day, all I'm trying to say is that real estate investing isn't always as glamorous as it's made out to be on social media. However, it is a very lucrative business opportunity once you get going. Do your numbers, get a coach, get somebody around you that knows what they're doing and that you trust so that you can bounce your ideas off and they can pick apart your plan and then go for it. The best time to buy was yesterday, the next best time to buy is today. Just make sure you surround yourself with the right people that you feel comfortable with and go out and start to look at acquiring assets that aren't taking all your hard-earned money out of your pocket. So take the charge, go buy your first property, and if you're a landlord watching this video or a property owner, let me know below. Are you somebody that pays for property management? Or are you somebody that manages your own properties? And tell me why. I'd love to hear from you, and thank you again for watching and supporting my YouTube and my social media channels. Take care, guys.